Brock, take a photo of Rain and take off his clothes.
That's what a lot of people use that for.
Computer, make this guy super gay and horny.
That's all Grok is used for, dude. Like
Grok is just Twitter.
How do you even get on that? I don't know.
you just all you do is go on Twitter and at Grok and ask it for a prompt or imprompt it, and then it'll do it.
It's not even on there.
Why ask me if you want to see
You at
Grok?
Grok.
You know, Amazon has an AI bot called Rufus.
I do.
Thought that was really funny the first time I saw it because of something that happened in school that day.
You said Amazon?
Has a robot AI called Rufus.
Rufus.
Laughed my butt off when I saw it because I was talking to somebody about something that happened that day, and about I think it was 10th grade, might have been last year, when a certain someone walked out of Wilson High School, never to be seen again. Now he door dashes in his crappy truck.
Their crappy truck. We should. We do not name names.
Nobody cares. It's not like he has access to the internet anyway.
That's fair.
He's got his mom's phone to door dash on.
I've been thinking about door dashing, but I don't really know if I want to do that.
I've also thought about
He'd
DoorDash.
eat the food on the way.
I would eat the food.
Hey, I feel like DoorDashing
Yes.
wouldn't be good for you because you have a truck.
Yeah, literally just because I have a truck.
Would or would not be good for
Would
you?
not.
Yeah.
Because of the prices.
So if you
Some
knew
also
if you
don't.
knew you're gonna get fired from like DoorDash, would you just like eat their food?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I just sort of thought about
Hayes
that.
doesn't need to be fired regardless.
Hmm?
You don't need to be fired from them regardless to eat their food.
I don't need to.
You just take one slice from a pizza. They won't know.
Actually,
You
take
pull
two.
the-
then
Colin, I
push
think
the
you're
side.
joking.
Pull the
Pizza
Richard
work.
Watterson, you know, he eats a little bit of pizza from a piece and then he just pushes it back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Colin, I swear you better grab your pants. God.
Oh,
God.
Picked up on this, dude.
Colin, it picked up on the thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cassidy. I'm so sorry.
You know, we obviously can't stay locked on this topic. Screen time need to be like 3-4 hour day. That's kind of normal.
2 hour day.
Because of how people are on their phones now and actually how much is on their phones, I say 2.5 to 4 hours a day is an okay amount.
Just as
If
least
you
as you possibly
want it,
can.
yeah, if you want it to be lower, that's fine. But I mean, I would say, Jesus, Cash, are you okay? We need to evacuate you
It
over there?
smells like death. Like I can't describe it.
Does it smell warm?
It burns my nostrils.
Does it
like
smell
actually,
warm?
it does.
Colin,
Cassidy, it's not that bad, gay.
yeah, Colin's doing fine over there.
I have a terrible sense of smell, and I can still like.
Just
Smell
reawaken
it,
like
yeah.
6 years of terrible smell.
Screen time. Down, good. Up, bad.
If it's like around my time, then it's pretty good.
And you're pretty chronically on your phone. If it's around like
I'm not awake and I'm on my phone.
All right, I'm on my phone 24 hours a day. You think
let's
that's good?
see, I average about 5.5 hours a day on my phone. I need to get that down. That's about where 5.5 is where you're like, all right, maybe I need to start cutting this down. When you're going 11 hours on your phone a day, you need to be like, maybe I need to like smash this thing with a hammer for a week.
How did I get 11 hours a day? Like, I don't understand. I have a job. I went to work. I'm at softball games all the time.
A full day just doing this thing right here.
No,
And then
like
when you went to bed, you just kept.
there's
doing
not a
this thing.
single day where I wake up and I actually just lay in my bed all day and doom scroll. Like, I actually get up and I have to go do something. Either I go
And
watch.
you doom scroll while you're doing it. Colin, I've seen you. Do
Yes.
I've seen you
Definitely
do
is.
around the house activities. You have your phone in your hand at all times.
I'll be doing the dishes.
Colin, this has been a problem for a while. I would come over to your house like 5 years ago, and you'd be doom scrolling TikTok while doing the dishes.
No.
Your mom would be yelling at you to do something, and you'd be doom scrolling your phone.
You know what? Colin, I mean, what's preventing you from deleting TikTok, really? Or like just
Oh, absolutely nothing.
He
but
doesn't
my
wanna.
love for
TikTok.
AI and tune so whore dances.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, I say we cut this over to something else now. I feel like we got
smooth
the
segue, Rand.
Yeah.
I like
you watch anime, don't you?
No, not really. I
You used
actually
to.
haven't watched a movie.
Do you watch TV anymore?
Not really.
You
Like,
used
I
to
watch
TV a
Invincible.
lot.
Yeah, I watch Invincible from time to time. I'm trying to finish it. My girlfriend's mad at me because I haven't finished it.
I was trying to take a test for somebody watching Invincible in front of me, and it distracted me so much.
All right.
I don't
Yeah, John decides not to watch. He hasn't watched a single episode of the show. He'll just go to YouTube or TikTok and watch clips of it. He hasn't watched
He
it.
looks asleep right now.
He's not.
I haven't actually
No, he's
watched
not
any
what?
of the show either. I've just seen
I
clips.
also
I'm
have
actually
not watched any of
surprised
the
y'all-
show, and I have only seen.
I have watched the entire show.
because I don't care about the
and
show.
I'm actually
I
very
love the
surprised
show.
y'all haven't. It's
Really?
the same people. The guy who made Walking Dead made that apparently.
I didn't watch Walking Dead.
Never watched
Or
Walking Dead.
there's a
You never watched
voice-
Walking Dead?
I watched a bit with my dad, but never actually. I never watched TV shows that much when I was a kid.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
mainly movies.
The Walking
I don't
Dead.
really
Even
watch
do movies
TV
all
shows
over.
or
There's a whole lot of
movies
movies
either.
I haven't watched.
Dude, the Walking Dead is, I will say, like, it's good in the first couple of seasons, and then it just becomes mid.
Hayes, if we were in The Walking Dead, I don't think you'd survive. I'm sorry.
Would he be the one you'd cannibalize first?
Yes.
If I cannibalize Hayes, it'd probably last
Let's
me
cut
till
that. Let's cut
past
that. Let's cut that
the
back on.
virus.
Let's cut the light back on.
No, yeah, let's get it back on.
Let's cut the light back on.
Pretty please, John?
Let's cut the light back on.
John, cut the other one off. Actually,
No, let's leave
this
them
one's
both
not
on.
even hardly on.
Let's leave them both on. Let's leave them both on.
Let poor John take a nap.
Yeah, like lay under the desk or something. Just like flip the chair over and then lay back.
Or just lay on the ground, just like belly on the floor.
The ground's pretty clean back there.
It is.
Back there.
Back there, look at it back there now.
It's not that bad. I've seen worse.
You live in worse, Cassidy.
Hey, I don't need to be catching strays. I don't need to be catching strays for no reason, all right?
Cassidy,
I was at a stray.
I mean,
You
yeah.
don't keep y'all's houses clean.
I mean, yeah, we
No,
did
Colin.
sort of.
Colin gets in trouble for how dirty his house is all the time.
That was
No, I actually clean it, and then like my room. That's a different story. My
Yeah.
room is
The kitchen is terrible, but
recently my room's actually
living
clean as
room's
can
not
be.
that bad.
That's how ours is. Our
Colin.
kitchen usually stays a mess because we have a lot of stuff in there. But our living room's good for the most part.
We need to go over to Colin's house and just like grade his room.
No, I actually just cleaned my room. It's actually
You still
not.
got the. I was gonna say you still have the bunk bed, but that's in Darian's room, isn't it?
Have the what?
Bunk bed.
No, we don't have that anymore.
The
When
what?
was the last time you got rid of it? Or when did you get rid of it?
Like years ago.
I don't remember that.
And then
I swear last time I went over to your house, y'all still had the bunk bed, but it was like it was in Darian's room. Oh no, he's got that couch that like hurts to sleep on, don't he?
not anymore.
When did y'all get rid of that thing?
I actually don't know where that went.
It's actually just. It's been a long time since I've been over to your house, Colin.
I really don't know where that went.
I think it's been like 2 years since I've been to your house.
Poor John goes in
For at
the
least more than like
Goes in the
5 or
corner.
6 minutes.
The only thing that really stays like dirty, like it's not even dirty. It's just like kind of messy.
Bathroom.
Which is dirty.
Huh?
Bathroom. That's how mine is. My bathroom.
yeah.
My
But
bathroom stays pretty dirty.
bathrooms are
bathroom-
made to be dirty though.
Yeah.
My bathroom's only like messy because I leave my clothes in there sometimes.
That's about my room is dirty because my clothes lay around.
Yeah, that.
Whether it's either clean clothes I haven't put up or dirty clothes that's in the floor.
Yeah.
Or dining room table, because like my little brother, he'll get done washing some clothes, just throw it on the dining room table.
Why would you
What?
do that? That's disgusting.
The dining room table's clean. We don't usually eat on there.
I just
anymore.
say all this discussion we're having is probably making our parents really mad. Let's not.
My house is very clean.
I have been to Hayes' house a number of times. His house is very clean.
Yes.
Even his room. His room is pretty nice.
I tried
And
to-
his room that he plays games in is also
I
pretty
really
nice.
don't know how you keep it so clean.
I don't either. Hayes has a lot of free time on it, or Hayes had a lot of free times on his hands.
I still have a lot of free time, really.
No, my question is like,
Hayes got a little more free
usually
time
people
as of a few
who
weeks ago.
don't have a life, their houses, like their rooms are pretty messy. But Hayes, he doesn't have like he has a life.
I feel like Hayes has a healthy
I used to
life.
not have a life, but
I feel like Hayes has a healthy life.
Now
is
he
the
has a
thing.
little bit, yeah.
my rooms have usually stayed clean
I'm
to an
a
extent.
I'm a terrible procrastinator.
Yeah, that's
why
what I
a lot
am,
of things don't happen.
Hey, Cassidy, you literally don't have anything else to do.
Well,
Why
like
you-
I thought
That's a straight.
Colin, I thought you were about to go, hey, Cassidy, you don't have anything to clean. What are you
no, but
What are you procrastinating?
This is the Cassidy bullying episode.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say this
This
is
is
turned
the
into
bully
like
Cassidy
everyone just
episode.
gang up on Cassidy. 'cause
You know,
he's-
technically, because of the state we're in right now, we're all in the same class, except for like John over there.
yeah, John the
Loser.
John the
I would say
Not one of
good.
us. Not
John's
one of
actually
us.
above the the
He's-
Illuminati.
he owned, his dad owns the
His daddy
Illuminati.
bought it.
John is very humble about it though. That's why I like John.
He's 100 with the thousands of hundreds in his wallet. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't realize like how much I knew his dad's company was big, but I didn't know like it's a lot bigger than I really thought it'd be. But They really don't say much about it, so I just never really knew.
I want to bring something up to y'all.
Yes.
I know Cassidy hadn't played a whole lot of games recently, but Cassidy played games. Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody brought this up over lunch. What is the best game of the last decade?
Ooh,
Last decade.
And then I tried to bring up the fact, like, oh, it's GTA 5 or it's Minecraft. Because, you know, even though they didn't come out within the last decade, probably two of the biggest, most polarizing forces in
Fortnite.
gaming
And
over the last.
Fortnite's up kind of big.
No, not Fortnite. Fortnite has
Fortnite.
fallen
Fortnite
off
is,
dramatically.
Yeah. But, like, they've been two of the biggest games over the past decade, even though they came out more than a decade ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
just.
feel like it's a game to where if you're bored, you can just go to it, play like a few
Colin,
matches. and
if
get
I
it.
was bored and I went and played a game of Fortnite, I'd lose my mind on the first game and never play it again.
They have a lot of like side stuff.
And I'm
you can
not
do.
bad at Fortnite. I would just lose in a stupid way in the top 5, and I'd lose my mind.
This is
Because there's so many things in Fortnite. I came back when they brought back OG mode because that's what I like to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I like that too.
I played with Brody and Caleb. That was pretty fun.
Brody Pruitt and Caleb Odom.
Yeah.
I've never seen that trio coming, but
Neither have I. Let's see. What was I gonna do?
I think I did like the worst, but I didn't do too bad.
Caleb's actually pretty decent at Fortnite. He whoops my tail all the time.
Yeah, I
I
have
think
not.
anybody can whoop my
Can we
tail.
tell you who was the
Fortnite.
biggest sweat to ever touch a controller in Fortnite? This guy right here.
No, I think it's Jacob.
No, I've met worse.
Let me tell you, you know how much it sucked. You know, I didn't have that much time to play games because I was getting like yelled at or something, or I had like a bunch of schoolwork to do. I was like, all right, I can hop on today, and I have to get in a lobby with Jacob, Bryce, and John just to get my butt kicked over and over and over and over again. I don't remember what it was. It was I think it was called the Pit. They each had like 1,000 kills, like 800 of them were all me apiece, you know. And then I'd have like 5 kills. I'd have 1,000 deaths. This is not fun. It was awful. It's terrible. Then we get into Minecraft.
Oh,
We
yeah.
load up a game, right? 15 minutes in, I'm like, I found a village, and then John comes over with his netherite sword and netherite armor and smites me out of existence, and then starts killing me at spawn.
I'm actually. I had the best world possible. I made like this awesome little house. I had like a garden growing on top of the house and everything.
You know, farm.
Out of farm. It was beautiful and everything. It was amazing. That's my favorite world I've ever made. And then I lost it. I have no idea where it is. I have no idea where it went. It's not in my save. I couldn't tell you.
I have 2 Minecraft worlds. One of them is vanilla. I played it. I played it like the Christmas break before last. I just played it the entire time. Got like full netherite for the first time. I had a pretty good time. Then I modded it and then turned into a create world. And
I've never beaten the game.
I've never either.
actually beaten the game.
Neither
I've
have I.
never beaten the game.
I don't
Well,
think I
not on
have
my
without
own.
cheating.
I've beaten the game in Worlds with.
but-
That's why
but-
Madden and NBA 2K are always towards the top.
Yeah, but like it's the same game every year,
Yeah.
and they always like
But Call of Duty
win
is also-
awards.
Call of Duty is
All right, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you never.
Yeah, probably never.
Last episode, probably. Bye.